Alright, so before I start, by the way, that is Berlin Airport. So before I start today's video, I just want to make a quick announcement. People who are looking for admissions in 2020, which is summer intake, next coming intake in Germany or in France, please reach out to me via email on this email ID. Put a subject line, admissions 2020 summer intake, and I'm damn sure we'll get back to you within a week's time. That's the maximum because we do get a lot of load at once. That's why I'm asking for 1 week time. But I'm pretty sure we will get back to you as soon as we have received your email by this subject line. Alright guys, we'll go back once again. I'm starting my day today here in Checkpoint Charlie. Kochstrasse is the U-Bahn station. Very touristic spot here in Berlin. If you're ever in Berlin, make sure that you visit this place. One of the specialty about this place is just like 2 minutes walk from here, there used to be a wall which divided Berlin east and west. Anyway, all that touristic stuff for some other time. But today's video is purely out of my experience living here. I'm going to be sharing with you guys some unconventional ways to do part-time job and the areas where you can excel yourself if you even have one of those skills with you. And I'm damn sure about one thing that no consultancies would ever be able to tell you, like choose these routes rather than going through conventional way of going and doing a waiter job, cooking job, or event picking up heavy load, all that. You don't have to do it if you're able to master even one of the skills which I'll be sharing with you guys today. I'm pretty sure you'll have a stable income and less hassle, no competition almost in that direction. And this is one of the reasons, I tell you guys that whom to trust when you're going through your process. These consultancies, they obfuscate you with a lot of wrong information which eventually lead you probably nowhere, I would say. Sit back, I'm going to elucidate you with a lot of information today and start thinking after watching this video which area you would like to develop yourself into, and and hopefully I'm able to add some value into your journey towards abroad studies. Let's start today's video. Alright, so before I dive in too deep into this topic, it is important to highlight that Germany, France has a very, very, very strong bureaucratic system here. Laws are very strong. Any financial transactions which you will be making in this country has to be in a proper order. All these 10 points which I'll be sharing with you guys, it should be in the legality. It's written on student visas that you're not allowed to do freelance job. So what I mean by freelance job is, if you know something individually, you're sitting at home, and if you're making a financial transaction into German account, of course Finanzamt, which is the tax office, will question you. As I said, you're not allowed to do freelance job here. Also, another important thing, all these 10 points once I've shared with you, they may need a bit of German or almost no German. So starting from the number one thing which I do it every month is haircut. If you know how to do the haircut of people, oh my god, you can go ahead and join some salon here in Berlin, and that is also one of the areas which is a bit untouched by students, by foreigners. On an average, people pay 10 euros to 20 euros to do the haircut, and you know that if you do like 10 guys a month, you made a good money there. Second important point is you could be a mechanic, as in washing machine repair guy, or a mixer repair guy, or in fact a dishwasher repairing guy. If you know how to repair all these things, guess what, there are a lot of people who are looking for handyman, someone who's affordable. Otherwise they are very expensive. Just to share an example with you guys, if your dishwasher has stopped working, just to call the guy to check into your house, they will charge you money. Once they have checked, they will provide you a bill that this is what has gone missing, and to get this repaired you will have to pay so and so money. So you can imagine how expensive these things can get. It's good if you know this thing also. Let's go to the next one. The third important point which I have very often seen people going around and repairing, that is mobile phone or laptops. It can happen. These are electronic items, and if you know how to fix mobile phones or laptops, guess what, you're gonna have a queue of people lined up outside your door again to get that repaired. These things can literally cost you from 50 euros to, again, number of hundreds of euros. Fourth point is cooking. If you know how to do professional cooking into Indian restaurant or Italian restaurant, you can go ahead and join some restaurant in the kitchen area. Or especially in the cooking field, I think it's important to create your own niche. What are you really good at? Even though you're going to an Indian restaurant, what makes you so special? You could also be a tandoori roti maker or rumali roti maker, or these kind of specialized areas where you can specialize yourself if you know all these special cooking. Next important thing is writers. If you're a writer, if you know how to write, oh my god, you have a huge market here, because there are a lot of people who are not good at writing and they want a ghostwriter. You could be one if you know how to write, if you know how to write projects, if you know how to write thesis. Oh my god, you can charge people in bomb money. There are organizations in Berlin who are like a proper company. You can go ahead and be a part of them as a writer, and they can hire you and they can pay you a monthly job. Again, no competition almost. Next point came actually by one of my employee who is in Paris. Actually, he does this. He's pro at music. He knows how to play piano, he knows how to play guitar. So you could also do that. You could teach people how to play all these keyboard, all these music instruments. Again, there are organizations here. They have like a drum class, piano class, all these classes. You can go ahead and be part of them. If you're good at something, people will really pay you for your value which you're going to give to them. Next one is bit difficult, I would say. It's app development. If you're an Android developer, if you're an iOS developer, guess what? There are like jobs after jobs in different companies here. You can go ahead and do a student job there and be a developer. Again, nothing rocket science, but yeah. Alright, so the next area, if you have the skill, which is sewing machine. If you know how to do stitching, oh my god, you definitely have a good scope in that field also. There are very few tailor shops here where people give their suits or shirt, pant for the stitching. So I know someone who bought a sewing machine, and that's where I got this idea. I'm like, dude, you do so much for people, like why don't you charge people for your time and you know all that. So that is also again a good space where it's still unexplored and you can also make something there. Next point is again extremely important, especially from a Europe point of view. Cycles. People here, they are going towards green energy. Governments here or normally people here, they appreciate people when they transport from cycle, no pollution and all that. If you're good at repairing cycles, it's amazing field. There are workshops here. There are big houses where you can go and be part of their organization as a repair guy, as a mechanic. To get a cycle repaired can range from 20 euros to 50 euros depending on the parts what you're fixing, what exactly are you fixing in the cycle. So last but not the least, very important, and I know some students are doing this, is DJing. If you know how to do DJ, you can be a Bollywood DJ. You can bring in your music and start participating into different music festivals here, start becoming parts of different organizations where they are doing this DJ mixing and all that. And again, bureaucratic wise, you can go ahead and ask them like, hey, I'm a student, I would like to do DJ and I would like to perform somewhere, and then I want people to pay me for my time and for my entertainment what I'm giving to them, and they can tell you exactly what papers are required, what is the way to go forward. And if you can't do it individually, as I said, you can always become part of organizations and let them pay you as a salary for your work. Alright guys, so that's all from today's video. I hope that didn't come as a non sequitur for you and I confused you a bit more. Yes, I do understand that you will be coming to Germany, France, Poland, wherever, with much more bigger goals, right? These points what I just told you, these are just different ways to earn some money and pay your bills. Do not forget, you are coming here with a bigger objective, with a bigger goal, to become someone professionally and change yourself profoundly, not just in a professional sense but also as a human being. Okay, that got a bit too philosophical, but on this note I would like to say goodbye and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.